Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi and from today we are going to start a new series, a new playlist in our channel, and that is for pandas. So from now today onwards we're just going to see that what are pandas, basically what is this pandas library used for in Python, and basically what are the functions which you can just perform using the pandas library. Fine, so we are just going to start all of these things today from right. So NumPy was already completed in the last video which I have just posted for the NumPy in Python. Fine, let's get started with the thing. So from in today's lecture, what I'm just going to tell you that basically what are this or like what is this pandas library and how to just install this pandas library and use it in different devices. Fine, so today we are just going to learn that thing. Fine, okay, so here a definition written that in computer programming, pandas is a software library written for the Python programming language for data manipulation and analysis. In particular, it offers data structures and operations for manipulating numerical tables and time series. So basically from here we can just say that what is this pandas used for? Pandas is a library which is basically used for doing the data manipulation and analysis. So data manipulation means the cleaning of data and like removing the null values and get like making the data more effective. Okay, the like making the data in a more effective way. That is just called as manipulation. Okay, creating new rows, like adding new columns and all those things that just come under this data manipulation. Fine, cleaning of the data and removing whatever the columns which are empty, just removing that things and all that things. Fine, that just comes under data manipulation. And what is this analysis? Analysis we already know that basically plotting different types of graphs, and that is called as data analysis, right? So in this pandas, this pandas library is used for doing both of this, for doing the data manipulation and even for doing the data analysis. So this is the basic work for this pandas library, which I have just told you for data manipulation and data analysis. So as like basically I told you that I'm just going to tell that how to install this pandas in your devices and basically how to use that, fine. So as I have already discussed in my NumPy tutorials that for like downloading and installing any library in your device, what's the syntax for that? So for that basically what we write pip. Instead the p should be small. Okay, the first p, the p which has been made capital, that is small. Fine, so just take it as small. So pip install and whatever the library name like you want to write. So for in this case I'm just writing as pandas. So this is the basic syntax for installing the pandas library, that is pip install pandas. Okay, so just let me increase the font size. Okay, so we just simply write pip install pandas in our command prompt or shell, or basically whatever the device you are using. In that, if it has it's like a simple like different terminals, so in that we basically write pip install pandas and that pandas library will be installed in our devices. Fine, so this is the like way for installing the pandas in our devices whichever we are having. Okay, so firstly I would just open the Google Colab and let you know that basically what is this pandas library use. So just let me do one thing. Let me just close this thing and let me just minimize my window, and from here just let me open a Google Chrome. Fine, so I would just let you know that basically how this pandas works on the Google Chrome, Google Colab, because Google Colab is one of the online IDs and basically we frequently work on this, right, on this Google Colab. So I would just let you know that basically how we can just work on this Google Collaboratory using the pandas library. Do we need to install or we can just import it directly? What is this? Okay, so we are just gonna see all that thing. So just for for a minute it has been loaded. Fine, let me just connect and let me just zoom in the size. Okay. So basically what happens here, like if I just want to use the library that is pandas, like the libraries which are frequently used, pandas, NumPy, and then Plotly. So basically what I do not install them in this Google Colab. I need not to do that thing. I simply need to write import pandas and that pandas would like start working for me. Let me show you. So basically whenever we just want to use any library, what we do, we write the term that is import, right? So we just write import and after that we write the library name and give it a short form. So here I would just write as import pandas as pd. So here what I have written, I have taken my library, that is pandas, right? So for that, what I have written, I have simply written import pandas as PD. And now when I'm just going to run this thing, it will not result me any error, because as I told that pandas library is already there in Google Colab. We need not to install this library on our own. No, we need not to do that thing. So in this Google Colab, this is already present. What we need to do is that we just need to import it. Okay. So for importing, we just write import pandas as PD, fine. So import it for pandas, and we just like write as PD. So PD is a short form which I have just given to this panda library, fine. So this is basically how we just like use this pandas library in Google Colab. Now let's say you are having one of the specific ID. So basically the IDE in which like we all work, that IDE is like PyCharm, fine. So let's say you are having this PyCharm IDE and you want to just like install pandas in this thing. So what you will do? So let me just close this thing. Okay. So in this like PyCharm, we have an option here which is present down there, and that is terminal, fine. Just click on that terminal. So like it will open. Done. Now if you just want to install any library in PyCharm, so what I would do, I would just write the commands here. So for installing pandas, now in this PyCharm is an offline IDE, right? So for PyCharm, we need to install the pandas library. I would just write here as pip install and then pandas. So this is the basically format which we just like write to install. Let me just go above. So this is the basically format which we just write for installing the library, that is pip install pandas. So in our case, we are installing the pandas library. So I just quickly wrote pip install pandas. I will just now do enter. So whatever the offline IDEs you are using, you just need to install the particular library in that IDE. Previously what we were doing, we were just using an online IDE, and that online IDE was Google Colab, right? So in that we just need not to install the library. But the offline IDEs need the installation of the libraries. Either it is NumPy or Pandas, no matters. We need to install. So for me, it is showing that requirement already satisfied, because like I have already like installed it in my PyCharm. So you all just, it will show you for collecting initializer, and then it will show direct like downloading, and it will show successfully downloaded, fine. So this is the basically way how you can just download your pandas library in this PyCharm. And now if you just want to do the same thing from command prompt, so what you will do, I will just write here as command prompt, and let's say you are just using you're not using the PyCharm, you're using any other let's say you are using Sublime. So in that Sublime, how will you do that, fine. So for this also the command is say pip install pandas and then enter. So basically it will be installed. So for me, see it is just showing that requirement already satisfied. Fine. So for you it will just download the things. So this is the basic way for downloading and like for installing these libraries in your this pandas library in your let's say this thing your IDEs. So what I would do, I would just like go here. I would just make a like new notebook. I would just tell you that basically how we just import this in PyCharm also. I will just show you that thing. So here the new and then Python file. So just let me quickly write as here pandas1. Fine. I will just do enter, and for that I will just close this thing. I would just zoom in, and here I would just tell you that how we do the things. So in this also, see it is written import pandas as PD. So this is the basically format for like importing the pandas library, and that is import pandas as PD. So this is same as which we have just studied in that Google Colab. The like procedure for importing any library in any of the IDEs, that is absolutely same. But the thing differs in the downloading and installing of the library. So the online IDEs, whichever you are using, they in that you like you need not to download the pandas library. It is already there. But the offline one which you are using, in that you need to download the pandas library. So this is like how you can just use this pandas library. So for that we basically write import, and then we write pandas as PD. Fine. The PD is a short form which I have just given to this pandas library. Fine. So this is the way for importing that. Let me quickly go to OneNote once more, and here I would just write, in computer programming, Pandas is a software library written for the Python programming language for data manipulation and analysis. In particular, it offers data structures and operations for manipulating numerical table and time series. So basically, From here we can just get an idea that pandas is a library which is used for data manipulation and analysis, and basically what it other like offers us other things. So it basically offers us the data structures and operations which are basically used for manipulating the numerical tables and time series. And like time series is one type of you can say graph. You can just say it is one type of graph. Basically we just do numerical tables, manipulate the numerical tables, make the time series, and all that things basically contains the pandas, right? So these are the things which we can just do using the pandas library. Fine. So this is today I just told you that basically what this panda library is, and basically how we just install that in our like offline IDEs, and basically how just import that library. Now from next video we just take a particular data set and try to perform all of the operations of pandas in a single particular data set. So this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and bye bye.